Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday and it's the 2nd of March, which must mean it's time for...
It's Bearded Barry. There'll be fun, there'll be games, there'll be craft and a beer. We'll be learning about Jesus. All on Bearded Barry's Church TV.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Welcome to BBCTV. It's great to have you with us. Please let us know who's watching. Text in the comments so we can see who's here and we can say hello to you. Let us know what you've been up to. Did you have a good weekend? The weather was really nice, wasn't it? Lovely weather at the weekend. Today, it's a bit dull, but it's dry. Can't really see any blue sky, but it's dry out there, so that's good. So how are you doing? How have you been? I've got you can't see her. I've got the dog with me this morning. She's down here, just asleep because I've got the heater on because it's freezing cold. If you hear any noise, apologies for that. There's some people outside in the next garden doing some work, so hopefully that won't be too annoying. Right, so we've got James with us this morning. Let's bring in James, who today is dressed up for the occasion. Good morning, James.
Good morning. It's very important to be smart for Bearded Barry's Church TV.
The penultimate Bearded Barry's Church TV. We are, apologies if you hear that as well. That's the kettle going on. It's all going on in here this morning. So, James, you are actually at school, aren't you? You're in your classroom.
I am. Yeah, I'm back at school this week. It's lunchtime still, so. And
it's your very early lunch hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Strangely, I'm not hungry.
No. What is school like at the moment?
Very quiet because most of the children aren't back. So I've got about 2 or 3 in each class, and then I'm teaching the rest online at the same time. So
that must be a bit tricky.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. It's all right when they're all in one place. If they're either all on computers or we're all in school, then it's fine. But doing both is a bit annoying.
Do you find yourself teaching the ones in class and then forgetting about the ones that are online?
I have, on several occasions, been teaching something and then realised that my microphone was muted, so they didn't actually hear anything.
It's only been a year and still muting problems.
I know. And then they'll occasionally go, at the end they go, "Sir, did you know you were muted?" I'm like, "Well, you could have told me this 5 minutes ago."
Oh well. And looking forward to getting back to it's not going to be normal, but the kids coming back on Monday.
Yeah, it'll be much better. Looking forward to actually seeing people.
Yeah.
Seeing all of them, making sure they're doing their work.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Right, James, we're going to play our game of noughts and crosses because I know you haven't got long here because you've obviously got back to get back to doing a proper job. So we're going to play noughts and crosses. You can start first.
A1.
A1. I'm not going to do what I always do. I'm not going to go C3 because I think C3 is a mistake. I'm going to go A3.
Has he made the mistake anyway? That's the question.
I may have done.
Ooh. I'm going to go C3.
You're going to go C3, which means I have to go Oh, I have to go B2.
Yeah. What's happening? Sorry, it's breaking up. There we go. I would absolutely love to go C1, please.
Oh, yep. And then I'll go B1, and then you're going to go C2. That was rubbish. That was rubbish. Rubbish. Right.
I'm going to just walk around my classroom to try and find better signal.
Okay. I'm going to go A3 again.
Okay. I think I'll go A1.
You're going to go A1. Which means I'm going to go C1.
Yeah. I did exactly what you did, and that's really annoying. Why did I do that? I'm unhappy now. I was distracted. Yeah, it doesn't matter. B2.
You're going to go B2, which means I have to go. Now, this is good. This is good. Because you did do exactly as I did.
I thought, I'll do something different. I won't go in the middle. And then now I regret it. Because this is what happens.
Which one do you want? Do you want
how do I want to lose?
B3 or C2?
I'm going to go B3.
You're going to go B3, which means I'll go C2. Hey, 1-1. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. Do you know what I'm not happy about, though?
The overall score being 7-2.
No, I can live with that. What I can't live with is Adele was the last person to use my cutting mat, which was at Messy Church, and there's glitter on it.
That was 3 days ago. Glitter does get everywhere.
Not happy about that. Right. That was... we've got Sue watching. Good morning, Sue. Good to have you here. We've just done our noughts and crosses, which means it's now time for... It's now time for our pictures. Now, I mentioned it was Messy Church on Saturday, because of the glitter that's here. We did some baking on Saturday. James did the music as well. It was really good. And we've got some pictures sent in by some people that were watching. We've got Lara. Lara did, we were talking about Jesus feeding the 5,000 with the loaves and fish. And Lara did a fantastic fish picture there. Lots of brightly coloured fish there in the sea, under the sun and the clouds. Thank you very much, Lara. That's fantastic. And then we have Isabel. Now, Isabel got in on the baking. There she is, watching us on the laptop, mixing her bread. So what was cool about this is that we started the bread at the start of Messy Church, and before the end of Messy Church, we actually got it out of the oven to eat. From start to finish, it took about 40 minutes. So there is her mixing her bread. There is her, Isabel with her, it was a paper chain fish she was doing. So she's done three lots of paper chain fish.
Yeah.
They're very cool. Love them. And the
Love the
white one
colours.
right at the end, it's got love hearts on it.
Oh,
That's beautiful. Thank you for that, Isabel. And finally, we've got the last picture from Isabel, which is her bread and her fish together.
whoa!
That
How
is
good
a
does
good
that
loaf.
bread look?
That's a really good loaf. The cross in the middle, perfect. Yeah,
I'd like to
very
use a
good.
ruler. Those lines are perfect.
They are. They are awesome. Thank you so much, Isabel, for those pictures. They are really, really good. Yeah, the bread, all it took was flour, baking powder, milk, and salt. That was it. 4 ingredients, no yeast. The baking powder did all the rising. And it was amazing. And you're meant to eat it warm out of the oven as well. I had some the following day. Not as nice, if I'm honest. But straight out the oven with jam. Beautiful.
Warm
Okay.
bread. Yeah. Do love warm bread.
James, warm bread it's not always good. I think yeasted bread straight out the oven is not good for your tummy. But this didn't have yeast and it was all right. I think it can give you a bit of indigestion.
I've learned something today.
Yeah, there you go. Right, James, we've had our pictures. This is one of my favourite bits. It's the game that everybody is talking about.
Where in the world? Where in the world? Where in the world is Big Barry?
That's right. Where in the world is Bearded Barry? This is we've got one today, and then we've got the last one on Thursday. Last BBC TV on Thursday before you guys go back to school. So let's see if James can guess where I am today. I'm on holiday. We haven't had holidays because of lockdown, so I'm going away virtually each week to somewhere nice, and we're going to see if James can guess where I am. So, James, today the population of this country is 6,948,445, and the number of Christians is 6,364,000, which means 85% of the country are Christians.
Okay, that's okay.
So another high one. Remember, guys, if you're watching at home, please, you can text along as well. Give us your guesses. See if you can work out where we might be. The national sport, James. Last week, you couldn't make Thursday, so Adrian stepped in for you, which was very kind of him. The national sport on Thursday was basketball.
Ooh, that's a nice
Guess
change.
what it is today?
Is it kabaddi?
Kabaddi would be great. I love kabaddi. That's a great game. It's a bit rough. No, James, it's football. We're back to football.
Oh, back to football. Okay.
The national sport is football. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture because it's a bit hard to guess at the moment. Here is, just to make you feel a little bit hungry, James, this is their national dish. It's called Shopska salad, and it's made of roughly chopped fresh summer tomatoes and cucumbers, plus sweet green peppers and red or green onions, with a truckload of finely grated Cyrene cheese, which is a local feta cheese, and some parsley on top.
I could devour that.
Yeah, I could absolutely at the moment. Very healthy salad. Interestingly, none of their salads apparently have lettuce.
Not a bad thing.
I like a bit of lettuce. But yeah, none of their salads have lettuce.
That makes me feel like it's around the Mediterranean or that kind of.
We've just had a message, James, from Karis. I bet James is cheating and Googling it.
I don't trust Karis.
No.
Don't trust Karis.
I'm going to give you another clue because I don't think you'll get it from that. At Easter time, they dye bright red eggs.
Oh, I've heard of this.
And they throw them at one another. The last person left with an unbroken egg is believed to have good luck for the rest of the year.
Oh.
That's a tradition I'd like to do here. Can you imagine? We could do that at Messy Church at Easter. We could just dye eggs different colours and then throw them at each other.
So this is the last one with an unbroken egg?
The last person that has an egg that is intact.
So would you not just not throw them at each other?
Well, that's cheating. And this is at Easter time, so God will be watching and he will know who's cheating.
I can't. I've heard about dyeing eggs.
Okay, I've got another picture for you.
Yeah.
So every year on March the 1st, which was yesterday, they give each other Martin Eaters. Martin Eaters. They're little crafts made of red and white wool that are supposed to bring happiness and good health. And they do that on March the 1st every year.
Oh, that's nice.
That's lovely.
Yeah. They look a bit like those. We already had Cyprus.
We have had Cyprus. Yeah. It's not Cyprus.
Greece.
Have we had Greece?
We had Greece.
I think we had Greece. Yeah, it's not Greece. I'll give you another picture.
We did have Greece, didn't we? I remember. We've been so many places.
We have. We've been all over the world. Here's another picture. I haven't got a clue for that, but it might help.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I will give you a clue for it, though. It's home to about 170 plant species that are found nowhere else in the world.
Oh, wow.
Including species of tulips, a buttercup, a cornflower, and, interestingly, a baby's breath.
A what?
A baby's breath. I've never heard of a baby's breath flower or plant, but there you go. I'm going to give... it's the oldest country in Europe that hasn't changed its name since it was first established, which was round about 681 AD. I'll give you another clue, another picture. That's quite impressive.
That's amazing.
Not sure if that will help. I've got another picture here. If it helps, James, people who are watching are also stumped because we're not getting any answers in.
Or does that mean no one's watching?
Well, I can see there are people watching. Here's a clue that you might get it, okay? If you don't get it, your lovely wife, Becky, might get it. This country made an appearance in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when the Quidditch World Cup final took place between them and Ireland. If you'd like to know the score,
it was something like
Ireland won,
Bulgaria,
but they got the snitch. Sorry? What did
something
you
like
say?
Bulgaria, wasn't it?
Ah! It was Bulgaria. Well done. And Karis just went, is it Crete? It's not Crete, Karis.
No.
It's Bulgaria. And I've got one other picture to get. Have I got another picture? I have. Here we go. I don't know if that would have given it away. That's quite impressive. But yes, well done, James.
That's really
was
nice.
Bulgaria. One because of the Harry Potter clue.
Well, yeah, I know a lot about Harry Potter.
I thought I would leave that clue right to the very end. Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Yes,
Go for a
absolutely.
walk again.
I'm loving your classroom. I'm loving your a proper nice like school ceiling. Is there anything?
That's a lovely.
Is there anything stuck to that ceiling, James? I remember school ceilings would normally have things stuck to it.
This one's not too bad. I wouldn't look under the desks. That's pretty grim.
Yeah,
Chewing gum everywhere.
Chewing gum under the desks. We sometimes used to have Pritt sticks on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that has happened, but there haven't really been anyone in here for a few months. So yeah.
When I was a child, you used to get these little jelly hands that had like a long string and they were sticky and you could flick them. And if you flick them onto a ceiling like that, they would stay there for years. I think they did something with like it's not the polystyrene, it's like the chipboardy type thing. It would. Yeah.
No, my ceiling is remarkably clean, which. Yeah.
Well, brilliant. Right, happy James. I know you've got to go soon, so we've got time. We've just got a bit of time for the in your head might be in a way in a minute. There we go. The Jesus fact of the day. Now we've had lots of facts, and we've got a little short one here. Now, Messy Church, we talked about Jesus feeding the 5,000, one of the many miracles that Jesus did in his lifetime. And interesting fact, this isn't part of the fact of the day, but this is another fact. Jesus also fed people a little bit later on, and it said he fed 4,000, again with some loaves of bread. I think it was 7 loaves of bread. And I think there was also some fish as well at the end when they had leftovers or something. But so Jesus did that miracle kind of twice, and we only really think of the first time he did it. But interesting fact, he actually did it. He did it twice. But Jesus wasn't the only person in the Bible to do miracles. His disciples also did miracles. And the fact today is the last recorded miracle in the Bible was actually performed by Paul. And it was in Acts, in the Bible, the book of Acts, and it was chapter 28, verse 7 to 9. And Paul healed the father of a man called Publius. Did
you say that again?
Publius. I'm not sure how to say that. Publius. So the father of Publius, who was sick in bed, and he was suffering from a fever and severe diarrhea, which there you go. But
one of my favorite things about the Bible is one of the last things. Well, one thing Jesus said is that we would go on to do and perform greater things than he did, and when you consider all the amazing things he did do, then that's quite.
That is, yes, and things like you can move a mountain with faith as small, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed. Which, true faith is a powerful thing. But yeah, so Jesus didn't perform the last miracle in the Bible. It was in fact Paul. So there you go. That is the Jesus fact of the day. So, James, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Are you around on Thursday for our last show?
I believe so. Yeah, I'll be here.
Awesome. I'm praying that I do a 2-0 win on the old noughts and crosses.
We'll see.
It hasn't happened yet, but I'm ever hopeful. Adrian did win one of the games actually last week, so he didn't show you up. He didn't let you down.
Good.
Yeah. Well, James, have a great rest of the day at school.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe and looking smart. I have to say, looking very, very smart. So we will see you later on. Take care. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was James. Thank you very much, James, for joining us. Didn't he look smart in his, not in his school uniform, in his suit there? The children were in their school uniforms. He, however, wasn't. Okay, it's now time for our craft. And nice little craft today. We're going to start it today and we'll finish it on Thursday. But to do this craft in its entirety, we won't be using it all today. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some glue. A glue stick is best. You're going to need some sellotape. You don't need the sellotape today, and it's over there for me. But you're going to need some sellotape. You're going to need a ruler, and you're going to need 2 lolly sticks. Okay, 2 lolly sticks, or you could probably do it with 2 stiff bits of card, but lolly sticks are ideal. And you're going to need some coloured paper. You're going to need red, green, and white. And you're going to need to cut those down. Okay, so the red paper, okay, if you have some A4 paper, you need to cut that in half. Okay, so you're going to need you're going to need 2 bits of A4 paper so that you can cut them in half, because you're going to need 3 pieces. Okay, you're not going to need all 4. You're going to need 3 pieces of red paper, and then you're going to need 3 pieces of green paper. And the green paper is going to be smaller strips. Okay, so if that is the red paper, then that is the green paper. Okay, for me, I've used the thickness of my ruler for the green paper. Okay, you're then going to need some white paper. Okay, and the white paper again is smaller. So there you go. There is the green paper, the red paper, and the white paper strips. Okay, that's kind of the sizes that you need. And so 3 red, 3 green, and 6 white. Okay, so you're going to need 6 sheets, 6 strips of white paper. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a really cool fan. Okay, because the weather's getting warmer and it's getting nice out there, and I thought we can make a really cool looking fan, which we can all have a go at. Now, what you want to do, start with your red sheet of paper. Get your glue stick, and you just want to glue the top edge. Just put some glue on the top edge of your paper. There we go. And then you want to stick your green piece of paper on top of the red. Okay, but what you want to make sure is it's actually sticking over the top. So there I've stuck the green on top of the red, but if you turn it round, the green is actually poking out the top. Okay, so stick it just above the red. Now you want to grab some white strip of paper and put some glue on the white paper. Just get some glue there, and you want to stick the white strip of paper over the join where the green paper meets the red. Okay, so you go green, white, red. Okay, there you go. And then you want to get another strip of white paper and put that on the other side and do the same thing. So I'm going to get some glue there. Do the same thing here. There we go. So white there and then white there. That one is a little bit higher than that side. That doesn't matter, okay? That actually is absolutely fine. And what you want to do is you want to repeat that with the other bits of paper, okay? So you want, in the end, you're going to have 3 lots of this. Now, once you've done that, once you've got 3 lots of that, you want to get yourself a black pen. Any kind of black pen is good. A biro, a felt tip, anything you've got. And you just want to do some, what we're doing is this may help you, this may actually help you guess what we're doing. You just want to do some little lines on your piece of paper, only on the red though. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it on any of the other colors, just the red. Just random. Okay, and then you end up with something like that. And then you want to do that on the other side as well. And then you'll end up with a whole bunch of these. This one is on both sides. So you want 3 of these, okay? Now, once you've got 3 of these, we'll get on to the next bit, which will complete on Thursday. And just to say, on the edge there, you can see I've got a bit of the white over there. What you can do is you can just trim that down just to make it a little bit neater. There you go. Just make that a little bit neater. So there you go. I've got 2 done. I just need 1 more. So that's what you guys can do. If you do that today or today and tomorrow, and then you'll be all ready on Thursday to work with me and do the next bit, okay? So on Thursday, what you need is 3 finished pieces like this, okay? 3 finished pieces like this. And then on Thursday, what you're going to need to help you with that is going to be the glue again. Still going to need the glue. You're going to need your 2 lolly sticks, and you're going to need some sellotape, and you're probably going to need your scissors as well. Okay, so that is what we're going to do on Thursday. We'll finish off that fan, and it's really cool. And then you can have a go at doing your own ones as well, doing different colors, different designs, because it's a craft. It's whatever you want that craft to be. Right, we've come to the end of the show. It was a good one today. It seemed to go quite quickly this morning, but I hope you've had fun. We're going to finish with a prayer right now, and then I'll let you know a few things that are happening. So let's just a time where we can bow our heads and just have a little bit of quiet time. God of love and hope, You made the world and you care for all creation. In this new lockdown, the world continues to feel strange. The news is full of stories about coronavirus. Some people are worried that they might get ill. Others are anxious for their family and friends. So be with them and help them to find peace. We thank you for the vaccines that are being given out. We pray for the doctors and nurses and scientists and those working to deliver the vaccines. And we pray for teachers and everyone in key worker roles who take risks so that the world can carry on. And thank you that even in these anxious times, you are with us. So help us to put our trust in you and to keep us safe. And everybody said, Amen. But guys, thank you for joining me. Just to let you know, tomorrow is Ignite. We've got that at 3:30 p.m. Join us for our after school club. Fun games, challenges, lots of stuff going on. If you've got any pictures you want to send in, send them to me at barrett@holysaviour.church and I can show them on Ignite, or if you want, I can show them on BBCTV on Thursday. So that is Ignite tomorrow. Join us for that at 3:30. And then on Thursday, it's our last BBCTV. Now, I know I've said that before and we started again, but hopefully this will be the last one and we'll be back to school and everything will start to get going back to a kind of normal where we can all just be at school and get back with our lives and you have some fun with your friends, with your teachers, and that'd be fantastic. So this Thursday is going to be our last BBC TV. It's going to be at 11 o'clock, same as today. And James will join us. We're going to have more Where in the World, finish off our craft. It's going to be really good. And on Saturday, we've got our Great Britain Bake Off. That's on Zoom. You can find the details about how to join that on our Facebook page. Just scroll down and you can find the details. This Saturday at 4 p.m. at Bake Off, the theme is fakeaways. You've got to try and create one of your favorite takeaways, a fast food meal, something you can create at home, and then you can show it on Zoom. And what we do, we all show our different pieces of food. We taste it. We tell everyone what it tastes like, and they can vote on whose is their favorite. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. You can join us for that on Zoom. If you don't want to make anything, but you want to watch, you can still join and just watch along. It's really good fun. But as I say, the details are on the Facebook page and it's on Zoom, so you can join us there. So guys, have a great rest of the day and stay safe. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at Ignite and again on Thursday for BBC TV. So have a great day and I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye guys.